Hello, this is Anthusa Helena, owner and developer of Soul Light. Soul Light is for healing and conscious awakening. I offer individual private sessions as well as integrative medicine programs. These programs are geared towards healthcare professionals, but also anyone else interested in wellness and healing, as well as evolving further in their consciousness and awakening process. So this can be done particularly just for yourself or in aspects of helping your friends or your family, and also if you are a caretaker. But especially focused for healthcare professionals who want to not only evolve and heal themselves and learn more about these tools and modalities and aspects to be able to further their education, information, and personal growth process, but also to, of course, help their clientele and build their business. Because oftentimes in our professional licensing areas, we tend to get limited within a box where we're doing our mainstream work that we've been taught and learned, which is wonderful and has wonderful qualities and aspects for helping others, but we want to go further and expand to fill in the gaps in order to help the whole person, not just the symptoms that they're coming in with to ask us to help them with. So in this area, it can help actually build your business to include other people that maybe want to learn more about spirituality and personal growth, as well as some particular area in which they're dealing with as far as healing. So the integrative medicine programs are set up online. Anyone globally can take advantage of using technology and doing these online courses. So it's made easy and available for all. So I've been doing several YouTube podcasts on different various topics. And today I'm going to speak particularly on a topic called the role of spirituality in healing. Since Soul Light deals with healing, a portion that has many different modalities geared towards a holistic model, an approach combining medicine and spirituality, but in a holistic way, looking at the physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, psychological, and energetic areas of our being. But also it is geared towards conscious awakening to help us evolve more in our consciousness, to be able to work in multidimensional realms and assist others in helping them flow and combine with their inner knowing on a soul level, and then ultimately connecting and flowing with their divineness. Because, as you know, we are divine beings having a human experience. So, bridging the gap between medicine and spirituality is one of Soul Light's missions. Therefore, today's topic is very brief, but it is just introducing the role of spirituality in healing. I hope you enjoy this. Spirituality is very important and integral component of healthcare. Unfortunately, it is often overlooked in modern day medical practice. A review of the literature and research that recently has come out reveals that there are at least 15 separate definitions of spirituality, derived from the realms of psychiatry, sociology, philosophy, theology, and physics. Spirituality is generally recognized as a basic or inherent quality of all humans, and has been conceptualized as that part of self that represents the highest values in life, motivating the individual to search for meaning and purpose. An individual's spirituality is at the very cornerstone of health and well-being because it facilitates the holistic integration of mind, body, and spirit. Spirit is often described as the aspect of an individual that compels the pursuit of such virtues as love, truth, compassion, and wisdom. Although many associate spirit or spirituality with religion, the concepts are not synonymous. A person can, and often does, have a spiritual dimension to life that is not expressed in or related to religion's doctrine. Why has modern medicine diverged so drastically from its roots of spirituality, holism, and compassionate, individualized care? The original state intended by the fathers of medicine themselves, like Hippocrates, Aristotle, Galen. Presently, we are so focused on finding the biological cause of illness that we have nearly eliminated the art of medicine. Along with it, the very foundation of health. It has been only in the last 30 years that have we fully recognized the part our mind plays in illness. And perhaps in the near future, we will begin to realize the part that spirit plays in healing. The concept of a spiritual healer exerting influence over the physical diseases and disabilities has a long history in folklore, mythology, religion, and sociology. Throughout the ages, the spiritual healer has embodied such various forms as a tribal chief, a witch doctor, a priestly healer, a sorcerer, a medicine man, a faith healer, and an evangelist. Today, the field of spiritual healing encompasses many different practices, including prayer, meditation, shamanism, things like modalities of therapeutic touch, Reiki, Hunan, resonance balancing, and just plain prayer healing, just to name a few. While many theories bound some of the more prominent models view spiritual healing has 1. A transfer of electrical, electromagnetic, or other type of energy from the practitioner to the patient. 2. A specific state of consciousness within the practitioner or patient, or both. 3. An information exchange or communication by direct or intuitive processes between practitioner and patient. 4. A process which, according to some theorists with religious affiliations, is effected due solely to the grace of God. Since all healing is self-healing, the role of the spiritual healer is not to cure the patient, but to activate the healing potential within the patient. Research has found that simply the conveyance of unconditional love and compassion by the healer to the patient has a quantitative transformational effect. Since the birth of standardized medical care, healthcare has evolved from one in which the patient's life experiences, somatic symptomology, and spiritual perspective were the key factors in diagnosis and prognosis, to the medicine of today, which is dominated by complex machines that calculate bio-physiological potentials, ultimately spending more time with the patient than the physicians themselves do. It is interesting how some of those who come to us for healing tend to talk about their problems in the context of their relationship with their God. It is the world of thought which is of importance because, as we are discovering, what people think and believe has implications for what they do. In short, mind affects matter. In my own experience as a healer, I have often gotten images from a person's past while working on an injured or painful area of the body. I extract the energy body from the physical body, remold it as it is needed, and then place it back within the physical body renewed. The movements of my hands while doing this energy work is similar to a sculptor shaping clay and creating a wonderful fine outcome of a figurine. Those are just one of the aspects that I actually do in my practice, as I offer many various modalities, being in the business or in the practice of the healing professional or alternative healing, holistic healing, for the past 43 years of my life. I also did my doctorate, my dissertation, in comparative religions, but it was on the metaphysical versions of these religions, what I would call the ancient wisdom, the secrets, the ancient mystery schools, the things that really regular doctrinated religions hardly ever do speak about. So within that practice, I can and definitely say that this brief topic I spoke about to you today, that spirituality plays a very important role in healing. And we must look at all the aspects that are going on holistically with our clients or within ourselves, honestly. What is showing up physically? What are the thoughts that are going on to continue or create whatever these symptoms are? Energetically, what is going on in the energy field that partially maybe is not ours, all of ours, could be coming from the environment, the culture, where the person lives, the DNA, the genetics, the ancestry, or just the conditioning that's been going on since you were born. So all these aspects need to be looked at, because if we're looking for the core cause so that the person can be completely or totally freed from whatever is giving them conflict or pain, then we must find in what area of the body the most significant aspects are showing themselves as the core issues. And I didn't mean by body, I meant by the person's whole being, because it could be on a soul level. That usually includes the ancestry and the culture, or past lives, if you believe in past lives, or karma. And it could be on the energetic level where you're picking up something in your environment or your workplace or your personal relationships that maybe might not be the best ones for you. And it actually could just be on the physical level from whatever, an injury, a fall, a car accident, or some sort of trauma. And it could be on an emotional level where there is a lot of past trauma from post-traumatic stress, whether it be in childhood or as you're growing up as an adult, or even in your adult years, older years of life. And it could just come down to what Soul Light's mission of the illusion of separation, being that we get totally disconnected from our spirit, from our divine essence of who we are, that everything just goes into confusion and chaos, and you just feel lost without having any inner guidance or inner knowing or what to do next in life. And that can cause a lot of stress, anxiety, and also in the long run, these things, anxiety and stress, can cause a serious illness. Which brings me to offering again, if you're interested in learning any of the 6 healing modalities that I offer to teach online in Integrative Medicine, I am definitely certified in more than just 6 modalities, but I picked those 6 because they combined the foundation of the work and then went into all the realms of the physical, energetic, heart and soul, and spiritual aspects, as well as energetic and psychological aspects of your being. So if you are interested and what I have said to you today resonates on some level for you, check out the website www.soullight.com. That's SOLLITE. Utilizing the highest, most enlightened aspect of your soul for healing and conscious awakening. And also offer individual sessions. So again, this is Reverend Dr. Anthusa Helena, founder and developer of Soul Light. I hope that this topic interested you in some way today. I thank you for the time and the consideration that you've spent listening and contemplating on what has been shared. and I wish you a very prosperous and blessed life. And just remember that if you check my website and you're interested in having a private session, you can schedule that online. And if you're interested in the Integrative Medicine program, but you're just not sure if it's the right fit for you, there is a free 20-minute discovery call that is offered, which you can schedule also online, and we can discuss further whether this is something that is in your highest and best interest. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye for now.